welcome to Vlogmas Day 20. Happy Tuesday. We woke up to what can only be described as a blizzard this morning. The snow started falling a little bit after we got home from curling last night, and it is letting up now, but it's still very windy and bitterly cold outside. The tree outside my window is absolutely loaded with birds, as are the feeders. And the guy across the street is trying to shovel out his driveway. I think just with the where the wind's coming from, I think our driveway is a little bit more sheltered, but there's still a lot of snow out there. So I know what I'm going to be doing in a little while. Let's open some Advent, shall we? Day 20 of Fiber Nymph Dye Works, The Art of Contrast. Again, you might hear my washing machine in the background, continuing working on the laundry that didn't get finished yesterday. All right. Oh, it's like a, kind of like a toffee brown. That's actually showing up quite well there. Lovely, that'll go nice with that dark brown that we had earlier. Oh, don't know if you can hear that. There's a big piece of equipment just went by. All right, tea time. I loved yesterday's tea. I had 2 cups of it yesterday afternoon. It was really, really good. That's what I would actually buy more of. Okay, I see 20 as soon as I opened up the little doors. It's right here. That was the, what was it called? Brown sugar bourbon or something? Yeah, brown sugar bourbon. Oh, I guess I don't need the drawer. I can put that back in. All right. Today's tea is Sleigh Ride. Well, that's appropriate. Sleigh Ride is a fruit infusion. Has apple, candied pineapple, hibiscus blossoms, candied papaya, beetroot, cinnamon, artificial cinnamon, almond, and apple flavoring, raisins, coconut rasps, roasted almonds, popped rice. Oh, and of course there's the furnace kicking on. I was hoping it would stay off for a little while longer. This has a very nice smell to it. You can see the pineapple bits on top, and also I guess a little bit of the puffed rice, I think, is right here. So I suspect this is one that's going to taste good for about 3/4, 7/8 of the cup. But definitely a nice kind of spicy tea to have on a cold winter day. So when I got home from curling last night, I stayed up way too late working on my cup of tea socks, on my cup of tea socks, because I really wanted to see a whole striping sequence through, and so yeah, it was way too late when I went to bed last night. But look how pretty it is. So I've now done one complete sequence. You can see that these pink stripes are just a little bit narrower than the others. Isn't that pretty? And then that's the back's just plain. So I did work a little bit on the other one this morning. So those are off to a nice start. I have not started my plain stockinette socks yet. I'm still trying to decide what to do with them, but I better get them on soon because I'm going to need like just a plain project. Plans for the day. I hesitate to say plans for the day because somehow somehow everything I want to do doesn't get done. I did get some running around done yesterday though, and so did everybody else. It was really busy out there, I think, because everyone knew what was coming today. And I had gone several places, was feeling good about it, was all done, came home, and then I remembered that I had meant to go to the liquor store and pick up 12 beers of Christmas for Cameron. I've been doing this for the last few years as his, part of his Christmas present. And just find 12 different craft beers, put them in a wine box, and I sort of do a little clue and wrap each beer with a label, with a clue about the beers, and then put numbers on the tops so when he opens the box you can see days 1 through 12. So yeah, I had to go back out again and get that, and so I spent part of yesterday afternoon wrapping them up and everything. Actually, hold on and I'll show you the label that I do. So these are all the labels from last year. I'm not sure why Cameron's keeping them, but they were on the shelf of the table where he sits over there. So for instance, here for the 6th beer of Christmas, my true love gave to me a Stanley Park Gale Ale. So this one is, I think, Stanley Park Brewing Company, or some reference to Stanley Park, which is a park in Vancouver. It's kind of like what Central Park is to New York. Stanley Park is to Vancouver. And it had something to do with, it's a windstorm or windy something or other. So the first year I did it, I actually made all the clues so that you could sing them like a partridge in a pear tree, but he was totally lost on him, so I don't bother trying to be that creative anymore. So anyway, yeah, that's all ready to go. It's all wrapped up, and I'll put it under the tree once we get all the rest of the presents under there, so it will kind of blend in. We are having a wrapping presents party for 2 tonight. We'll put something on TV and we'll wrap away. Shouldn't be too bad this year. There are quite a few things that can go into little gift boxes and gift bags. So I'm hoping that by the end of this evening that all the presents are all wrapped and under the tree, and then I can get into that bedroom and tidy things up tomorrow. That is, all the presents are laid out on the bed where my sister and her husband are going to be staying. So I absolutely have to get that room cleared out so they have a place to sleep. Well, that was annoying. My recording shut off because my phone storage was full. I've been deleting some of the recordings I've been doing over Vlogmas, but I haven't been emptying my deleted items folder, and it had finally had enough. In any case, I think I was saying we're going to be wrapping presents tonight, and then I've got housework to do today and tomorrow. Of course I do. It never ends. But I'm going to make recording this special episode about the new make-alongs for 2023 a priority today. I keep talking about it, and I just have to sit down and do that. So look for that today or tomorrow. There, if I say it, it will happen, right? But first on the agenda, I think, is going to be some breakfast and then some snow shoveling. Wish me luck. So I wouldn't exactly call snow shoveling play, but these are my winter play socks. They are my socks of the day, and they are my personal sock yarn clubs from January of this year. This is another Fiber Nymph Dye Works colorway. It is on the bedazzled base. It is called Winter Play. My usual 64 stitch top down sock. This one has a traditional heel flap and gusset, and my usual rounded toe. I love the sparkles. I think you can see that in this light. And this is another pair of socks that I haven't yet worn. In fact, I was looking all the rest of the socks that are still to come. I don't think I've worn any of them. So it's kind of fun to be getting to wear them all for the first time. I think I just made them and then tucked them away because they were wintry or holiday colors. So yeah, they should maybe today be called winter work socks because I got a lot of work I have to do. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it though, does it? I hope you don't have to work too hard today. Oh, there, furnace is kicked off. I hope you don't have to work too hard today. Have yourselves a wonderful Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 21. It's the winter solstice tomorrow. Solstice. Yes, I did say that right. Does that mean it is the summer solstice for those of you that are in the southern hemisphere? I'm guessing it does. I'm gonna look it up. Anyway, have a great day and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.